Life is like riding a bicycle. To keep your balance, you must keep moving. Anyone who has never made a mistake has never tried anything new. A clever person solves a problem. A wise person avoids it. Any fool can know. The point is to understand. Reality is merely an illusion, albeit a very persistent one. Try not to become a man of success. Rather become a man of value. The world as we have created it is a process of our thinking. Once you can accept the universe as matter expanding into nothing that is something, wearing stripes with plaid comes easy. You never fail until you stop trying. Great spirits have always encountered violent opposition from mediocre minds. The measure of intelligence is the ability to change. The most beautiful experience we can have is the mysterious. It is the fundamental emotion that stands at the cradle of true art and true science. Weakness of attitude becomes weakness of character. The important thing is not to stop questioning. Curiosity has its own reason for existence. One cannot help but be in awe when he contemplates the mysteries of eternity, of life, of the marvelous structure of reality. It is enough if one tries merely to comprehend a little of this mystery each day. If you can't explain it to a 6-year-old, you don't understand it yourself. Weak people, revenge. Strong people, forgive. Intelligent people, ignore, look deep into nature, and then you will understand everything better. The only source of knowledge is experience. Any man who reads too much and uses his own brain too little falls into lazy habits of thinking. There comes a time when the mind takes a higher plane of knowledge, but can never prove how it got there. Everybody is a genius. But if you judge a fish by its ability to climb a tree, it will live its whole life believing that it is stupid. We cannot solve our problems with the same thinking we used when we created them. Education is what remains after one has forgotten what one has learned in school. If A is a success in life, then A equals X plus Y plus Z, work is X, Y is play, and Z is keeping your mouth shut. Everything should be made as simple as possible, but not simpler. Only a life lived for others is a life worthwhile. Imagination is everything. It is the preview of life's coming attractions. The most incomprehensible thing about the world is that it is comprehensible. Peace cannot be kept by force. It can only be achieved by understanding. Small is the number of people who see with their eyes, and think with their minds. There are two ways to live. You can live as if nothing is a miracle, you can live as if everything is a miracle. The difference between genius and stupidity is that genius has its limits. Information is not knowledge. Once you stop learning, you start dying. A happy man is too satisfied with the present to dwell too much on the future. Insanity, doing the same thing over and over again and expecting different results. Anger dwells only in the bosom of fools. The only way to escape the corruptible effect of praise is to go on working. Pure mathematics is, in its way, the poetry of logical ideas. Sometimes one pays most for the things one gets for nothing. A man should look for what is, and not for what he thinks should be. A person who never made a mistake never tried anything new. In order to form an immaculate member of a flock of sheep, one must, above all, be a sheep. The secret to creativity is knowing how to hide your sources. Few are those who see with their own eyes and feel with their own hearts. Once we accept our limits, we go beyond them. I very rarely think in words at all. A thought comes, and I may try to express it in words afterwards. Nothing happens until something moves. A table, a chair, a bowl of fruit and a violin, what else does a man need to be happy? If you want your children to be intelligent, read them fairy tales. If you want them to be more intelligent, read them more fairy tales. I never think of the future. It comes soon enough. All that is valuable in human society depends upon the opportunity for development accorded the individual. Only those who attempt the absurd can achieve the impossible.